Okay, so let's talk about transgenderism in America and what you should tolerate, I guess. Seems like a topic worth discussing. This is basically a response to Southern Paladin. He had Captain Edward's big gay video. So, there's distinct shit in all of this to me that, like, some of the stuff is, like, gay, some of the stuff is transgender stuff, and some of the stuff is satanic. And, like, I would encourage you not to tolerate the satanic, but to tolerate the gay and the transgender. And, like, 'cause a lot of people would be like, oh, well, the transgender stuff is satanic. Is it? Like, there's some portion of people that feel this way. They're going to do what they're going to do. I think that it's a thing for adults. And that, like, some of the stuff they're doing with, like, trans kids is, like, just creepy. And it's a big decision that you shouldn't make early in your life. It's just kind of my 2 cents on it. And then you've got, you know, the other transgender camp that is the one I really don't think you should tolerate a whole lot, which is the anti-freedom. Those are our kids because the state owns your children. That's the implication of this, by the way. It's not anything to do with trans kids' rights or whatever. It's them getting to fuck around with your kids in whatever ways that they can. And I don't really understand the what fors and whys of that, but that seems to be their entire, like, motivation in life. I think it's maybe because they can't have kids of their own, so they think they know how to have kids or something, and, like, want to, you know, impart their knowledge to the world or some shit. I don't fucking understand, really. And, like, I think that's the stuff you shouldn't tolerate. The fucking super right-wing people that, like, get uncomfortable and leave when I walk into a room, you know, that kind of offends me. And, like, sorry that I look the way I do or whatever, that you don't like me or whatever it is. Seems to be a pretty substantial portion of the population these days that feels that way. I don't really like to go anywhere, man. That's to the point that these people have made it, and I think that is the point. Like, 2 years ago, I went everywhere. Now I barely leave my house, really. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that I don't have anywhere to go, really, but some of it is I don't like going out into public because I don't like dealing with other people's bullshit anymore. And when you're transgender, there's always someone with other people's bullshit. I don't know how much of this you should tolerate or not tolerate, but I really do feel that, like, people have been doing this shit since the Bronze Age. Maybe, just maybe, some of them really just want to be girls. Maybe. Like, I can't speak to the whole trans men thing. That's not really my wheelhouse. I don't understand them at all. Because it's like 180 degrees of me. I just try to tolerate their shit a lot because it seems like they're crazy to me. Like, they were born in the body that I want, and they're throwing that away. So, like, I kind of get that other people view me that way too. But, like, that's part of the thing of this, is that it's not about what you want or what you have or don't have. It's about that person and whatever it is that they're going through. Like, I don't know what's with the transgender stuff being so much more everywhere now. Like, I came out because of COVID. It was like I was looking at dying, maybe. If that COVID shit was worse, I think I probably would have died. But like it was like a fucking cold, so I don't know. I have no regrets. I started living like there were no tomorrows. And there really aren't. If you're not living that way now after COVID and all the shit going on in Europe, I question you. I don't know. I didn't really have much to say in this, but I wanted to make a video in response to Southern Paladin. It would be nice to figure out a way where everyone was happy, but I don't think it ever will be that way. Mainly because there's always going to be some group of fucking Trump people thinking that all gay people are going after their children. Then there's going to be like the crowd thinking they're all demon possessed. And a few others that like, it doesn't matter what we do. That is like a third to half of the country. So who cares? I've kind of started detransitioning, to be honest. I don't really give a shit anymore. Do whatever you want. Call me whatever you want. I'm going to grow a big fucking beard and wear a big pointy hat and have long hair and be a wizard. I'm going to conjure demons at people. Strike me down and I will deliver a demon more powerful than all of those in hell. The wizard in Conan. But looking like Gandalf. This is now my new plan. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just keep doing the fucking ladyboy thing, but it gets difficult when you have to put up with other people's bullshit. This is just me. This is just how I look. This is just what I do. If you have an issue with that, you can get bent. It's really my status on the whole thing. And that's not at Southern Paladin necessarily. He seems to be on our side. So I don't know where you stand, man. You're very tolerant and very freedom loving, and I admire that. I've kind of become less tolerant and less freedom loving. Like, fuck all you people. If this is what you do with freedom, then I think it's time we have some fucking not freedom. How about that? There's some of that. There's a part of me that like wants to just, take over the government and make a new flag and be a dictator. So basically no one would vote for me at this point. I don't think anyone ever would have voted for me anyway. Especially when I was running for president, campaigning for dictator. Although that might get you some votes these days. Just putting it out there. Hey man, we're going to take over the government. You want some of that government cheese? Get you some government cheese. And that's one vote for me. You need government cheese too? Just like buy every vote. As soon as you get in, increase welfare to like $80 million of payment and only deliver it to your friends. That'd start a war right there. Somebody'd freak the fuck out. And the funny part is, with all the shit that's going on, that wouldn't surprise me anymore. If we really did have someone try to become a dictator here, and whoever it is, they're gonna be from the fucking woke crowd. I remember 2 or 3 years ago laughing at the idea of wokeness. It's like before that was even a term here. Now it seems like, 2 or 3 years ago, we didn't even hear about Nazis. You know? That's what people were saying in like 1932, 33. No one even knew what a Nazi was until after them there Hitler boys took power. Them there Hitler boys. My question in all of this is it evil to be gay like the Bible says? Are you really becoming some sort of demon in hell or something, or not? Like, this is what we should really settle. Screw all of this tolerance crap. Screw all the rest of this. It's like, are the Bible thumpers right or not? We should figure that out first and foremost before we go on to other topics. Once we've established that, well, they basically can't be right. Not unless you want to, like, hate your cousins. Okay. So, pretty sure God doesn't want us to hate our family. And ergo, there's gayness popping up everywhere. Is this God? Is this God spreading the gayness to, like, control the population of the earth? Hallelujah, brothers. I don't fucking know. Seems like it's something, though. Like, everybody seems to think that, like, the devil doesn't have the ability to do shit here or whatever, so maybe it's not the devil. Maybe it is the devil, though. What if you're wrong about the devil? What if the devil is really, really fucking gay and, like, this is his announcement that he's coming back to fucking Earth is all the fucking pride shit going on? I don't know. That's where I'm at with it, man, is looking at the movement that these people have made. I am not evil, and I'm gay and transgender and whatever, but their movement, the LGBTQ plus IA alphabet people fucking movement, is evil. It's satanic. Like, I don't even know exactly how to fucking put that into more words than that, but like, just look at what it does. It's supposed to be all-encompassing and all-including and whatever, but in reality, it's just divisive as shit. I don't know. There is a part of me that is like, let's say I was me as I am now, and I went up to a group of my old friends in the 90s like this. Would they have been tolerant of me? And the answer to that is no. I would have gotten made fun of. I would have gotten made fun of until I had to beat the shit out of somebody. Yep. So I view what's going on as being a good thing overall for our country. Because, if you can't tolerate someone wearing chicks clothing, like, how do you watch a Motley Crue video or Twisted Sister or any of that shit? I mean, maybe that's part of the problem, is that these people don't even watch hair metal music videos. But they should. Like, rock stars used to look like me all the time. I don't get what's wrong with it now. Of course, they were also from Satan, so, you had to watch them too. Honestly, I always hated all that bullshit too about the music being from Satan and all of this shit. Like, I don't even know what the truth of that shit is. I do definitely think church music is slightly satanic. It depends on the kind of church music, right? But, like, if you're in a giant fucking acoustic box being blared at by a pipe organ and chanting, and it's like causing you to go through like hallucinations and shit and be in different states, and I don't even know what else it's doing to you, man. Music is powerful. Like, the shit that they do there is some powerful fucking magic. I think it's supposed to, like, cleanse your soul of the demons, but who fucking knows? I think it's more likely that, like, it's satanic and you're somehow being infested with all the demons from the church music. Anyway, I think that's about it. You know, the gay infestation of the demons from the church music. That's it. It's the church music that makes people gay. Think about it. See you guys later.